Hello and welcome, Johnny Boy here, the Johnniest of all the Johnnies. Today I'm bringing you a video about how to make your very own Matchbox rocket. All you need for this simple and complex design is some matches, some tinfoil tape, bamboo skewers and some tinfoil. Let's get started. Okay, firstly what we're going to have to do is take some matches out of the matchbox, like so. Take 3 out, because we're going to cut 3. Now what we're going to have to do is take off the match head from the match. Now you could use a pair of scissors, a knife, but what I'm going to be using is a trusty saw. Let's begin. Okay, once you've done that, it's time to move on. Taking a straight skewer and the matchbox, we're going to measure out the width of the matchbox onto your skewer, making sure you keep the pointy end into it. Mark it there roughly, it doesn't have to be completely exact. Then we go to the other side and take off some of the point. We're not tapering down slightly so it's easier to fit the rocket onto this piece of wood. And we're going to cut these 2 bits. You need to take the skewer that you've just made and measure 3.2 centimeters from the pointy end of your skewer. This is not where you're going to cut, it's just a helper, so when you're making the rocket you know how long it's going to be. Okay, this is the design that I use for making my Matchbox rockets. It's very good, it works very well, and I hope you make it. It's 3 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 5.6 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters up here. This is an angle of 153 degrees and 117 degrees. Okay, now you've made all these things, it's time to put them all together and start making a tinfoil rocket. Let's begin. Okay, now we are to tear a piece of tinfoil off, place the template on top and cut round. Okay, now we have this nice piece of tinfoil, which is a raw structure of this tinfoil rocket. We are to make the tinfoil rocket. Taking the skewer, which you've made and marked out, put where the tinfoil ends to the mark you've placed. Put the match head there, and this is quite a bit of a fiddly bit, but quite hard to get right. Just gonna make sure the match head is like that, so it put it in there, slightly pinch that end there so the match head doesn't just roll out, and start to roll. Now, I would recommend the first time you do this to do it quite gently and have it somewhat loose, but eventually when you get quite good at this you want bigger effects. So now we're just going to push that bit down, like that, and fold it over, like so. Okay, now you have made your tinfoil rockets, you just have to crimp the end. Otherwise the exhaust gases would be going out the wrong way, they'd be going up, but we want them to go down. So, just gotta get a pair of pliers and put a good amount of force onto it. I would suggest just folding these corners over, like that. So, nothing escapes out the top. There we have it, to make the fins. These are not that necessary, but they help with the flight path. You know, these are optional things. Not that really necessary, but I like them and it helps. So, what we need to do is mark out a 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter square. So, 2cm by 2cm and cut it out. Okay, now I've done that, let's move on. First of all, we fold this piece corner to corner, like this, and then the same like this. So you make it into a triangle, like that. Now we're gonna open it up, and just open like this up, push it, gotta open those bits out. There we have a pair of fins. Okay, these fins aren't completely finished though. All we need to do is just turn that so it's like that. Take a pair of scissors and cut it across there. Open it out. This is the tricky bit, quite fiddly. Turn it upside down. Take out plastic. See if we can get it. Oh shit, this is hard. Voila. Now, taking your tinfoil rocket and your bamboo skewer. You must put the tinfoil rocket on the skewer to do this, so it secures the tinfoil rocket so it doesn't move about in this process, and change the shape of the tinfoil rocket. We are just gonna push that in, open that up, fold it in, push it like that. There we go. Okay, we're almost finished. It's just a few more things we have to do. First of all, we need to take a pack of matches, matchbox that you're going to be using, and about 1/2 inch from the end, we're going to make a hole for the wooden skewer to go in. That was a bit big, but it's alright. Not too bad actually. Pull these matches out. Pull quite a few of them out of that section. And then leave a few in there to light the candle. In there, like that, so you can push it in for more elevation and to decrease your elevation, like that. Genius, isn't it? So guys, here it is, the Matchbox rocket, finished and ready to go. Let's give it a shot.